You are back, my glowing angels, and this is the message I have from your highest self. Four of Pentacles, what are you holding on to? Are you being a little too stingy and just holding on to something that you know you need to let go of? Because what I'm getting intuitively is like you're holding on to this pain, like you're holding on to a knife and it's cutting you and hurting you, but it doesn't hurt too much that you're gonna be like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's like you're accepting the pain, but you're still feeling pain. Spirit wants you to let it go, and let it flow because the Six of Swords is saying you're moving away from the things that no longer serve you. Are you like stuck in a situation where you want to move on? You want to like go to a new direction, but something's holding you back. Spirit says, there's nothing there for you. There's nothing left for you in the past. Learn the lessons that you have learned and learn to move on. Up to you though. You are in control of you. So that's not my burden to carry. Listen to your intuition, listen to your discernment. If it resonates and it's like, she's so right, but don't do it because I'm telling you to. Do it because you want to, okay? Longing. You sense an ache you can't explain, an emptiness calling for something more. This longing is the echo of your soul's original home. Follow the thread of desire towards your greatest purpose. This is so true because, like, back in New York, I just started painting and, like, it opened something within me where, like, what I had wasn't fulfilling me in any certain way. So I pursued my passion. It led to painting, it led to tarot reading, it led to doing my nails again, it led to different things that opened me up where I'm like, this makes me happy. I'm going to do more things that make me happy because I'm tired of feeling like I couldn't, you know? The devil. What temptations, what bad habits, what is being that has a control over you, because the devil energy is saying that you are letting other and outside things control you. When you gain control of yourself, where you're mentally clear, your heart is clear, mind, body, and soul in alignment, when your inner child feels free, when your shadow self feels seen, you merge into your highest self. So spirit, your highest self says, are you gonna let someone else control you, your bad habits, your addiction, like the addiction, just overdoing some stuff, and your distraction have a control over you, or are you gonna gain control? Full receiving. You are learning to receive fully love, support, wisdom. Open your hands, your heart to your energy field. Let yourself be blessed. It's up to you again, like how you see things, how you see the world. You're correct. So if you feel like you don't have much, then you won't have much. But if you appreciate everything you do have, more of that will come to you. Empowerment. You hold the power to shape your reality. Take charge of your actions and decision. Your own your choices today. Take full responsibility for the direction of your path. What we did in the past dictates our present moment. What we do now affects our future. So let's give you an example. In the past, I used to overeat because I was seeking comfort, I was seeking validation, I was people pleasing, and I did all that because I kept asking myself, why do I do the things I do? Why do I self-sacrifice and make myself feel smaller and like all of that? Because I was seeking love. I was overeating for comfort. I was seeking validation because I wished someone could see me, love me for who I was. But nobody did. No one came to save me. I saved myself. I stopped playing victim. Took ownership of all my actions. I recognized what my traumas were as a younger, like as my younger self. I freed my inner child. I acknowledge my shadow self for protecting my inner child, and now I merge to my highest self. I know I quantum leap, or I know I time shift, whatever, because things that used to bring me joy, well, not really, because I was just numbing the pain with watching too much TV that was like really meaningless. I did enjoy it, but it's like I had nothing else to do. So now it's like when I watch shows, like I used to watch Married at First Sight and like all these different things, and the one that I was just watching was Age, something with the age, attraction of age, or like it's kind of like the one on Netflix with the does age matter if you're dating? But and then it was like it's interesting. I used to be like the drama. Now I'm like, okay, I really don't care. I'd rather be doing this, you know? Like I'm using my time wisely. I'm doing things I never done before. So it's like I switch my habits of the past to change my present. So now I'm eating better, I'm taking care of myself, I'm reading more books, I'm doing all these different things. So the change of the outcome of my future would be different. So empower yourself. Empower yourself to make the good choice. Make good choices of Freaky Friday, but it's up to you what you want to do. Again, this is your life. You are in control of yourself. Empowerment. External influence may be draining your power. Reclaim control of your decision. So that I love these cards. This is law of attraction, and they'll have like a positive and negative um, message. So it's like, are you letting other things control you? Yes, you are. And spirit, your higher self is saying, hey, take control back. You are empowered. This is your life. No one else can live it for you. Path forging. You are being called to create a new path where none seem to exist. The old roads no longer lead you where you must go. Trust your step, even when unsure. I didn't know all of this was going to lead me to this. I didn't know I was going to book a booth in the Kent's Expo that I'm like doing in October on like my grandma's birthday. I didn't know I was gonna do all that. I didn't know a lot of things, but I did it anyway because it feels so right. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right, but I do love you. You guys are my glowing angels, and like I appreciate each and every one of you. So you are the pioneer. You are seeking validation when you are the one that is going to be creating whatever you want it to be. So, like, maybe what you truly want, you haven't found because you were the one to make it happen. DoorDash never happened, right? Like, before whoever created it, but they made it happen. What are you going to create with your imagination and your creativity? Because maybe you are the one that are is gonna invent the next best thing. Who knows, right? We get these ideas, but we have so much fear of what if it's not right? What if people don't like it? Like, who cares? You do it for you, and then if it happens, cool. If it not, you did it. There's no what ifs. Resonance. You attract what you vibrate. Your energy is aligned with your desire. Elevate your vibration and engage in high frequency activity like joy, love, and gratitude. Your energy may be misaligned. Recalibrate by shifting into positive state. And like, I know it's easier said than done. It's easier to be like, well, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like, when you're in the mood, when you're depressed, you don't want to do BS, right? And then everyone's telling you what you should do, blah, blah, blah. Confirming to yourself that they wanted you to change to be loved, seen, heard, acknowledged, accepted. And I'm saying you, like me, because that happened to me. I did things because I wanted to be loved, seen, heard, acknowledged, accepted, and all that other stuff. But when I stopped and I did it for me because I wanted to, because I got tired of being tired, and I heard this quote, what you are not changing, you are choosing. I started to decide my one day I'll do this, one day I'll do that. No, I made it my day one. Day one, start eating healthier. Day two, like just keep being consistent. It's not going to change overnight. You know, there's no magic pill where like, oh, you do this one time and everything works out for you. No, you got to do the work. You got to put the effort in. You have to want it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it for you. Ace of Swords, you are changing your mindset. You have gained clarity. You know the truth. You know your boundaries and what your standards are. You know what you won't settle for. You are in that knowing and you're gaining that clarity. Thread of Destiny. You sense multiple forces weaving your life together. Destiny is not fixed. It responds to conscious intention. But begin weaving your own thread into the greater design. If you had to write the perfect version of yourself, right? Who would they be? How would they act? How would they dress? Blah, 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 blah. Right? That's XYZ. That's your dream, ideal, goal, or whatever. Now, once you know what your ideal goal is, how would they act? How would they treat others? How would they treat themselves? So go back to ABC and find out how they got to XYZ. Start with the beginning. Once we know who we are, once we know our truth, it wouldn't matter what anybody else thinks or says. Like, because a million people can say all these positive things up to you, and you're not going to believe it because you don't believe it in yourself. So, why do you believe people who are negative to you? You self destruct. You're like, yes, I'm right. They're right. I'm like the worst person ever. Why do you choose to believe someone who doesn't even know you to make you feel less than? That's something to think about. Vision. You are receiving glimpse of a future aligned with your highest self. Trust the image arriving in your dreams and inner knowing. Begin shaping this vision into reality. What did I just say? What did I just say, guys? Like, who do you want to be? That's XYZ. That's the end game for that chapter. I'm getting Tangled Dream. What is your dream? But don't just dream about it. Make it a reality. Like, you got to put action towards it. You can't just like, oh, I want this. It's not going to magically fall on your lap. This is not. You got to work for it, okay? I had to work for it. Yes, I'm still a little overweight, but I used to be 280 pounds. Now I'm like 200. So, like, give yourself a pat on your back, give yourself a round of applause because wherever you were, wherever you used to be, are you better than who you were yesterday? That is all that matters. That's all you can compare yourself to. Don't compare yourself to other people in the world. You're not them. They are not you. They don't know what you've been through. You don't know what others have been through. So compare yourself to the old version of you. Did I do better than who I was yesterday? And if that's a yes, then that's a win. If not, then how can you do better? Again, your life, your responsibility, you take action for you. I know what I gotta do to get me to where I wanna be. So, creation. You are now the conscious artist of your reality. Ideas seek form through your hands and heart. Choose what you will birth into this world with care and passion. I love painting. I really do. If you have seen my Instagram, there's a page of artwork I have done. This one, another one that I did, and if you guys want a painting, I also I write a message for you guys too. Um, so yeah, maybe I should offer that too, paintings. and tarot because I'm not going to be fitting into a box and doing one thing, right? I'm good at a lot of different things. So I'm going to follow each one of my passions. Right now, it's writing the book, it's being a tarot reader, it's building my business. And once that is settled and set, I can do and explore more. Maybe cooking, maybe more painting, whatever it is. Limit is endless. Like the possibility is endless. I'm not gonna cap myself. This is all I get to be. No, I can be whatever, whoever I want because I get to decide. This is my life. This is my choice. It's my life. It's now or never. What are you waiting for, Gwen Stefani and Bon Jovi? It's my life. Master of flow. You dance with change instead of resisting it. Your grace transforms chaos into opportunities. Others find stability in your center strength. I've been through hell and back, okay? I would not recognize who I am now, but I appreciate my past because it has gotten me here. I thank my inner child. I thank my shadow self, especially my shadow self for protecting me from a lot of hurt and pain. But I wouldn't change all those hurt because it made me who I am. I'm more empathetic. I am more compassionate. I am more so many things. Like I can handle the strength of being vulnerable instead of just letting my emotion control me like it used to. I've gained control over my emotions, my thoughts, and my actions. It's, yes, easier said than done. Trust me, I know, I've been there. But it can be done. So it's up to you if what you want to do because two of swords, you have a decision to make. Again, nothing changes if nothing changes. What you are not changing, you are choosing. Unfold. Take off the blindfold, make a choice. What do you want? Do you want to keep living the life that you're living? Are you happy with where you are? Or you want to decide to change for the better? And if you are already in your happy place and all that other stuff, and you're doing the work, keep going. Keep going. 1717 on the timer. Three of Wands. Once you decide what you want to do, who you are, finding all that beautiful stuff, you get to go. Just go. Make a move. Go for it. You gotta put actions towards what you want because Three of Pentacles is saying work with your inner child, work with your shadow self, work with your highest self and your spirit team. Your spirit team wants to talk to you, but they're not going to interfere with your free will. How I started was using a pendulum, asking yes and no question. Spirit team, can you please stop? Stop shaking. Thank you. Spirit team, are my glowing angels awesome? Do they see how beautiful they are and how wonderful they are? So some of you guys do, some of you don't. You see how it's circling around? And my hands are still. I'm not doing this, right? You don't see me doing that. Like spirit team, is everyone the collective, my glowing angels? Are they loved and protected by their spirit team? Can you do a bigger yes, please? Thank you. See how it's swinging forward? I started with this. I went down the rabbit hole of my spirituality. Then I used this. Not this exactly, but I wrote A to Z. And then I would put my finger over it and ask Spirit, what message do you want? And it was like, um, they'll stop. And when I try to move it, it wouldn't let me move my finger. So that was like the letter they wanted me to use. And then they'll spell out whatever it is. We can try it now. Spirit, is there one word for my collective who is going to see this? What is the one word they need to hear? Please and thank you, Spirit team. Okay, so H is the letter. It's not letting me move. Okay. O, he. I think it's going to be E, hope. So, like, I've been able to kind of, I like puzzles, so I like figuring out before the thing. So, your word is hope. Hold on to hope. Hold on to your light. Keep believing in yourself because you are my glowing angels. We all have a light within. That's your hope. That's your light. That's your soul and your inner child. So this is how I connected with my spirit team, and like now I'm able to hear them. Now I'm able, like, I have clear knowing, feeling, hearing, empathy, intuitive, like just so many different, and I love it. I love it all. So it's just like find a way to connect to your spirit team and like have conversation with your inner child, your shadow self, your higher self, and your loved ones. You are able to do it. Anyone else can, but you got to be patient. Excuse me, confirmation, and you got to ask, okay, for my highest good, only messages for my highest good. What message do I need to know, or what can I know? Because sometimes they're not going to tell you. Like there's some things that has to be a mystery because divine timing. And if we tell you one thing, it'll change everything. Butterfly effect, the lake house. Like everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. 2121 on the timer. Souls bloom. Your soul seed have bloomed into tangible expression. Celebrate this moment. You are seeing the visible reflection of your original sacred work. Find your soul. Your soul is your inner child. What Free your inner child by acknowledging the pain, by understanding the trauma, by just getting to know who they are, male or female. Like, you're my glowing angels. Okay, there's no gender with glowing angels, right? Like, yeah. Temperance, finding the balance, finding that harmony within yourself, mind, body, and soul, inner child, shadow self, higher self. You become one. You become, there's masculine, feminine within us. There's yin and yang, there's good and bad. Watch day and night the Disney shorts because we're so scared. And Crash was a good movie. We're so scared of like the unknown. We're so scared of the unknown, that fear, that anxiety. Oh, just because we don't know it, we have this. I don't like it because I don't know it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's so weird. We prejudge other people and other things when it's like, why do we do that? We're all the same. We're all connected. So it's like hating others is hating yourself. We are all mirrors to somebody else. And if we're shining the light to somebody else's darkness and they're not ready to see, of course they're not going to like you, right? But if you match someone's frequency where they met themselves at the highest point of their life and you've done the same, you click and you vibe and you're like, okay, I see you, right? Serenity. A calm heart sees clearly. True emotional power comes from stillness. Take a moment of stillness today. Breathe deeply and connect to inner peace. It sucks because my nose are messed up. I think they said I have a deviated septum. One nose is bigger than the other, and I breathe from my mouth and not my nose. But I just, inner restlessness may be disturbing peace. Slow down and find your center. A grounding technique that I really like is the five senses. When you start to overthink, when you start to overwhelm yourself, name five things you see. Give it detail. Oh, I've seen this camera. Oh, purple is my favorite color. I love purple, but it's like, what do you notice? Why do you notice that? And blah 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 blah. Keep going, because then once you focus, five things you see, four things you hear, three things you touch, and feel, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you taste, you get out of your head and into your body. That's how you center yourself. There's many different ways. You can look it up on YouTube or the internet. Like, find something that works for you. And another skill that I've learned with DBT and radical acceptance is like, imagine you're on the roller coaster, right? And you feel yourself getting mad, getting whatever, and you like, you notice your body's feeling a certain way. When you're able to recognize it before it dips down and lose control, stop it before you lose control, right? If you're mad and you're getting frustrated, acknowledge it, accept it for what it is so it doesn't snowball and then to the next thing. Feel your feels, guys. The hermit. Do the introspection. Figure out what you want, what you like, what your boundaries are. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Remember who you are. The caterpillar from Alice in the Wonderland and Lion King, the dad. Remember who you are, Simba. Learn your lessons so that you can move on, because the Hierophant. And you got the Hierophant from your protectors. You got the Hierophant with your shadow self. I do not remember if I have it, if you got it with your inner child. I do not remember, but that's already 3 out of 4. And like, this one's the next one. This is your protector is the next video, part 4. Excuse me, confirmation. But the Hierophant, there's stuff you gotta learn. Learn your lesson so you can master it, so you can teach it. Why make things harder than it is? The Sun. Be love, be happy, be joyous, spread more joy and like love and light, and be that for yourself. Take care of you before you start self-sacrificing and people pleasing. Be Hal, be the cake from Malcolm in the Middle. Life is so unfair. When you are able to replenish yourself, it doesn't matter how many times people take from you. You're able to fulfill your own cup without, or fulfill your own cake without needing to, like, you won't feel depleted. Page of Swords, new opportunity, new way of thinking, some clarity is coming to you. You are setting your boundaries. You are knowing what you're worth. And it's not your, if you set a boundaries, like, oh, I don't like it when you do this. And when somebody is doing that thing that's crossing your boundaries, don't go attacking them. No, you have to treat me this way. No. Setting a boundaries, and if somebody crosses it, you leave. You don't have to tolerate disrespect, okay? If there's any disrespect, you just leave. You can explain what you want, but if they already know something is crossing your boundaries and they do it anyways, just leave. You don't have to explain. But if you said it to them once, you don't repeat yourself, right? Don't repeat yourself, because then you're like begging. That's what they want. They want to feel your anger. They enjoy making you feel upset because they get a rise of it. Like, you're being manipulated, okay? If you don't know that, like, they're just gaslighting you and making you feel less than and make you feel like the crazy one. You're not crazy. You're just being lied to, and then they just protect themselves, okay? So learn to protect you. Learn to know, set your boundaries. If somebody crosses it, just walk away. It's not worth your time. 9 of Wands. Your hard work is coming, it's paying off. Whatever you're doing, whatever your passion is, whatever your joy is, the hard work you are doing will be paid off. Like, you, speaking for myself, okay? I am so proud of myself for doing the hard work, working out, eating better, just sleeping better, whatever, reading, not not overeating, not eating junk food, not like, whatever the case is. I am so proud of myself, and the hard work is being paid off. I'm investing in myself and following my dreams. I want to be a tarot reader. I am a channeler. I am so many different things, but it's like, I'm putting those things I love into actions. I'm actually doing what I love. I love painting. Like, it may not be the best, but like, practice makes perfect. So I'm not going to master tarot or painting or whatever if I just do it once in a while. You gotta be consistent. Keep showing up for yourself. 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. You're gonna have your wish fulfillment. You're gonna have your happily ever after. So what are you waiting for? The only person that can stop you is you. 4 of Wands. Again, your happily ever after. Your soul family. Celebration is coming your way. Queen of Swords and King of Cups. You're mastering your emotions. You're setting those boundaries. You know what your standards are. You are finding your authority, keeping your you have this conviction, and like, you just know you're in control. Things are not controlling you anymore. You are in control. You deserve the world. The world is in your hands. What do you want to do with it? Abundance. True abundance comes when you believe you are worthy of receiving all that life has to offer. Affirm your worthiness. Open your arms to accept prosperity in all forms. Sacred, say scarcity thinking may be blocking abundance. Shift your mindset to sufficiency. If you're in lack, right? If you feel like you're not good enough, if you think your mindset, I'm so poor, I can't afford this, then you're right. Whatever you think, you are right, and that's what you're putting out. Your emotions are energy in motion. So when you feel hurt and pain, all you get is hurt and pain. But if you get to stop and recognize and be grateful for everything you do have, and you show gratitude and love, more of that will come. Law of attraction, the secret. If you don't know, now you know, go look it up. But like, even if you didn't know that was happening, there's some laws that are just gravity. If you drop a thing, it's gonna fall. Like, there's this law of the universe, and law of attraction is one of them. You are the emperor. Male or female, you have divine masculine and feminine within you. You are in control of you. Master your emotions, master your thoughts, master your actions, and then know that you are in control. You are the natural born leader. You are the author of your book. You're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcanas. So it's up to you if you want to repeat old cycles, or are you ready for a change and make a difference? It's up to you. That was the reading I have for you from your highest self. I'm going to do the protection or your protectors next, and let's see if the Hierophant pops out for you. And that will be part 4. Part 1 is your inner child. Part 2 is your shadow self. Part 3, which is this, is your highest self. Part 4 will be your protectors. And then part 5 will be, part 5 is from divine, universe, God, source, Gaia, energy, holy, almighty spirit. So first is you're going to be your protector, and then we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. I'm Yi Magic. You're my glowing angels. Like, share, follow, all those good stuff. It'll help me grow my business and spread my message. Hopefully you resonate with it. It should, because I do a target attack where if you're seeing it, it's meant for you. There's a message for you to hear, but it's up to you what you want to do with it, okay? I'm not liable or responsible for your actions, okay? It's not my responsibility to take care of someone else's, like, if it's not yours, don't pick it up, right? So, yeah, just with respect, like, are you gonna take care of something that doesn't belong to you, or doesn't, it doesn't, common sense isn't so common, but yeah, I'll see you for part 5. You got Queen of Cups. Maybe, let's see, if she will pop up again later. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Keep glowing, my angels.